Hi guys, what is up? Today I wanted to talk about something I never talk about on my channel. I'm just kidding. But since Skam is coming to an end, I thought I would just celebrate on my channel since that's what a lot of you guys like. So I'm going to be sort of talking about what's been happening this past week with all the characters, and I also want to talk about the butterfly effect, as you can see by the title. So I'm kind of basing some of the things I'm saying right now on some Tumblr posts that I've seen and some things that I'm just kind of putting together to talk about it. The air went off, so now you don't have to hear a noise in the background. So the butterfly effect is basically this idea. If you don't know, I could Google it for you guys. It's basically this idea that, well, like William said, it's chaos. It's in the chaos theory, and it's about how small little tiny things can have a really big effect. And I guess the name came from the idea that a butterfly's wings can affect how a tornado turns out or where it goes. So it's quite interesting, actually. And I think that the trailer is pretty much showing the butterfly effect because Sana has the whole trips Nora, and then Nora bumps into Vilda, and then Eva slips on the pearls, and it's just this whole one little thing that Sana did has affected all the other characters. And I think that we've seen it a lot throughout like the whole series, but like an example of it in this season would be like when Sana got the password of Nora's email, and it's just all these little things build up to her using her email to get in contact with William. So there's that. And I'm gonna read this that I thought was like really brilliant, and it's from somebody on Tumblr, and it says that Sana's a reason why a lot of things on the show has happened, because if it weren't for Sana, Ava wouldn't have felt pressure to hook up with a senior, and then they wouldn't have gone to the penetrator party, and then Vilda wouldn't have been obsessed with William, and then William wouldn't have really known Nora, and so that's kind of why they got together. And then if it wasn't for Sana, Nora wouldn't have joined Bus, and Isaac wouldn't have gone to the meeting, and then he wouldn't have met Evan, and he might have still been in the closet. I don't know. And so it's kind of crazy how all these little things have happened. And also, I don't know if you guys know this, but it was released who the original characters were supposed to be for all the seasons. So obviously Eva, Nora, Isaac, Sana. And then it was supposed to be Vilda, Chris, which we just found out like is Christina, Evan, Jonas, and Magnus. Which I thought today's clip was going to be Magnus just due to this list, but it was Eskid and Lynn. And I think it's really great that, I know the season's about Sana, but I think it's really great to be able to see all the other characters and get a chance to just see them in their life that we don't normally see them in, and we get like a different perspective on them. Like Vilda, she seems like she has to be perfect all the time, and I think that we've never realized that the reason why she feels this need to be perfect is because her life isn't perfect at home, and so she puts on this persona. And I read somebody's theory on all these characters is that because Skam means shame in English, and so they all have something that they're kind of ashamed of, and maybe they try to cover up. So I feel like Vilda, it's the idea that she feels the need to be this perfect person, and that's why she was trying to look a certain way, but in reality she's probably just trying to cover up for something she's ashamed of in her home life, that it's not perfect. And Chris, Penetrator Chris, he is this boy and he fits in with these penetrators, and he has this persona that he has maintained, and yet he's fallen in love with a girl, or fallen in love, we don't really know, or William says he's not exactly in love, but he really cares for Eva, and it's something that has never been part of him. But can we talk about the character development? I know a lot of people don't like Chris or William. I don't know why. I like them. Chris is one of the reasons why I even started watching the show, because I would go on Vine all the time. I was literally addicted. And I saw an edit of Chris, and I think I saw some of Nora and William, and I was like, yo, what is this show? And then I looked it up, and I was like, it's in Norwegian? I can't watch a show in a different language? Like, how am I going to watch that? I'm not going to understand it. And I literally watched it before it was banned or blocked. I literally watched the first episode, and I kind of thought I had an idea of what happened, and I was like, what? But then once I saw the subtitles, I was like, oh, okay, that's what happened. So thank you for those people that translate it. Thank you very much. Very grateful. And so back to what I was saying. Chris. Who was next? Jonas? I feel like he's trying to hide his relationship with, I totally am blanking on her name right now. I don't remember. But he's trying to hide his relationship with this new girl, and I think he's afraid of how Eva would feel or how his friends will feel about it. And he's just, I mean, because Isaac kind of did date her. And I just think that it's something that he needs to come out with. Obviously, they all have something they feel ashamed of. And Evan, he feels like he's not, I totally skipped Chris, girl Chris. Chris, she feels like she's not the friend that she should be. She feels like she can't handle certain situations in a friendship, but yet she's like the friend who's been there for them all. Like, she wasn't, I mean, I feel like she was a little maybe mad at Sana, but she like put it aside and was like, I'm going to be here for her. I'm going to try to be the friend that's not upset with her. And I feel like throughout all the season, she's really been somebody that's been there for all of the girls. And so although she may not feel like she's the best of a friend, she really has been somebody that's been there since the beginning for all of them. And so and then I love how she like put her advice to Evan when he was nervous about, not nervous, but he felt like he wasn't that great of a person. But yet without Evan, Isaac would be a totally different person. He makes Isaac so happy. And I just think they all have these feelings that they feel they need to be ashamed of, or they're not the best person they should be. But yet they're all important in their own way. And so I like it. And his YouTube video for him, The Boy Who Couldn't Swim. So sweet. It's so cute. And I love the little heart in the window. It's so adorable. Ugh. And then William, he's not going to try to force Nora into being this person. He's not going to try to make her come back to London with him. He feels like she needs to be where she is, and he wants to be there for her. So although there may be haters, I feel like all these characters are important, and they're all really trying to be the best people they can be. And Eskil and Lynn, they're for Nora, and they know that they care about her and they care about each other. And I just think that the show has shown so much character development with like Chris and Isaac. The whole scene where he literally was so upset about that guy for calling them out when they were hugging and kissing. And like, he's like went from being the kid who said, does he have to be that gay, to like standing up for himself. And I think that so much has developed within these characters, and I think it's been really great this past week. And I'm really excited for the final clip, and I will be filming it for you guys, my reaction while watching it. So I began my little scam journey on YouTube with a reaction, then talking, and I'm gonna finish with a reaction. So I hope you enjoyed my video today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Tell me what you think below about my opinions. I probably said like a lot and I think a lot. So thanks for putting up with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and all my new subscribers that have come and everyone who enjoys watching Skam. I'm very thankful for you guys watching, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And I will be back to posting regular videos and not just sit down talking videos. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next, and maybe I'll do them. So